Hello everyone, welcome. Star Citizen's gonna take a hot minute. Oh my god, I cannot believe. It's kind of my own fault that we're in this situation, I guess. I should have waited to optimize shaders, which I don't know, dude. Well, yeah, I guess that's fair. I ran Vulkan, had things optimized on 4.4. I had things optimized on 4.5, although in all fairness, I did delete the PTU, so, and even then, I don't think the PTU would have, the shaders probably would be in that folder and not the live folder. Anyway, I was trying to play the game while it was loading, that didn't work. Chrome decided to die as well, so, now we're just in a whole situation. Sorry, I'm just on Reddit. So yeah, things are gonna take a second. I also had a few issues. Oh, did we get a roadmap update? Oh my god, I didn't see. What? Okay, hang on. Alright, this is gonna be a controversial one. We've updated a few deliveries on the progress tracker, which you can review below. Just a reminder, when progress on a deliverable is marked as complete, it doesn't necessarily mean it's ready for release. It may still require downstream support, transition to another team for further work, additional steps before completion, crafting end of March 2026, inventory end of January 2026, engineering end of March 2026. Also, this just in, apparently the Clash armor, the textures are fucked up, which is interesting. Oh my god, sorry, I'm like... I don't even know, dude. So yeah, okay, so they're like, hey, so, this progress doesn't end just because it says on the progress tracker it doesn't end, doesn't mean anything. And then that's the first time they have ever presented that information that, hey, this thing is ending in March. It's like, why would you do that? Because they've genuinely never done it like that. So maybe like we get inventory. Maybe we get the inventory rework in March. Maybe February or March. Maybe we get the but obviously if engineering is also ending, then that's interesting. Because frankly, if that's the case, then why don't we have crafting right now? You know. Oh, also, hang on, let me make sure everything's set up here. Desktop audio is good, gameplay. Okay. So again, we gotta wait for shaders to optimize, which is gonna take a minute, but... And I'm not going to go into game until it's done, because, yeah. Let me make sure that my graphics are Vulkan. Just recommended mean? Yeah, no, like, I don't know. The comments, the first comment was, why would you... why would you say it like that? Everybody's like, well, he's literally telling you not... Well, they're literally telling you not to interpret it as, oh, crafting is going to come out in March. But also, that's like... It's like the first obvious way to interpret that if you didn't have that disclaimer? I don't know. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But probably crafting before the first half of 2026, so eh. Oh, but we're 30% done with the shader optimization. I also had an issue where no items showed up in my inventory. I could retrieve them through the freight elevator, but things were kind of buggy, and I was at the box ready to put stuff on, and I couldn't, so... And then game crashed. Because frankly, I think Google crashed more than anything, but eh. Alright, sorry. Oh, but now it's just at 33? Oh my god. Alright, sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I could see maybe, like, waiting until it was like 90 or 95% done. Top in, but we'll just wait for it to finish, to fully finish, because, yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, I was looking at the Amazing Digital Circus. Apparently there's something about 5-7 as a joke. And I don't know what it is. So, in the Guns episode of the Amazing Digital Circus, I think Kane says something about like being 5 to 7 minutes. That he'll do something or they'll start the adventure in 5 to 7 minutes or something like that. And then they use a Ruger 57 or Ruger 57. And then I guess they have 5-7 as a Easter egg, like numbers on blocks, and 6-sided blocks, which does make that very strange. Excuse me. I do also have alcohol, but I'm not currently consuming it. I knew I needed it, or I knew needed it. Maybe isn't the right word. I knew I was going to heavily want it. Alright, 61% of the way. I'm hoping that this is a thing that... I mean, you're only gonna ever have to do this at the beginning of a patch. I hope it's not something you have to do every single patch, but... eh. Because, you know, I'm sure that this has, like... some poor bastard had to end their Star Citizen stream because they had to update and was just like, well, I was planning on streaming for another hour or two, but the update's gonna take me to that, so but that's okay. It is what it is. I think Solar's enjoying himself. Which is good, because, well, I hope he is. Because I know he's like, meh, I'll play Star Citizen when it's fun. So, yeah. They did mention something... about doing a wipe because of exploits. Yeah, I don't know. So they mentioned that somebody mentioned that they only want to approve they will only approve of the individual, I believe, but I could be wrong. Will only approve of a patch, like, you know, if they have, like, if they have a fix for every single exploit, and they also acknowledge that it really sucks because it really sucks and just is not a good experience for people like me who don't use exploits and, you know, or have been grinding and don't have a lot of time to play, and like, I'm not even the worst in that, you know, in that branch, right? Because I definitely have more time to play than some people. Oh, is my... Sorry, my VTuber wasn't working for a second, or it wasn't flashing. Oh my god. Sorry, I also... The first thing I did when I found out it was sorry. First thing I did was look at the shop. There's no new ship this patch, which is very strange. It would be interesting if, say for Luminalia, day 13, because isn't there usually 12 days of Luminalia, or is there 13? I don't know. But, but yeah. It would be interesting if there was, like, small ship, like an Aurora, or something akin to an Aurora, and it was like, hey, like, this is a Luminalia thing you get to ship. Something small, maybe a ground vehicle, you know, but, you know, non-meltable, perhaps non-upgradable, probably non-upgradable. Oh, apparently we're good. Oh, but I did look at the paint pack, and I immediately was like, whatever. And then I saw somebody post about it on Reddit, and it's like, Dazzle camo. It's kind of Dazzle camo. It's a little bit more... a little more subtle, I think. Anywho. We're getting there. I should say, I also had some funky graphical issues where just a bunch of meshes weren't loading in. Probably had something to do with optimizing shaders while gameplay was happening. Probably. But I don't know. Oh my god, there was also this survey. Which, man, that survey had everything with, that survey had so much on VR. It was like an entire page of it, which is fair. Because, like, there's gonna be a lot of VR development that happens. But yeah. Oh, also, everybody got I guess a more neutral version of the Misfits jacket. Basically, everybody got a neutral version of the, Headhunter's reward for, doing that event. Okay, so let's see. So is the box is not there. Okay, let's check the inventory first. Because the inventory was just brokey. But, oh. It was at 2% before? Okay. Alright, everybody. I hope you're ready. Also, I heard somebody being concerned that they weren't going to be able to get the components. So I'm curious if that's going to happen to me. Actually, let's get the, I know I got the hover quad.
Please visit us again.
Oh, another thing that's like absolutely batshit insane to me with like engineering, like, it's on the ship team, and it's not really on the ship team, it's really priorities. They were talking about like how many reworks and gold standards and updating ships and this and that they did. I'm like, man, you didn't do jack shit this year, and really like when they were talking about that in whichever Star Citizen Live or Inside Star Citizen, you did kind of avoid it. Avoid mentioning. And I guess it is what it is. But, you know, doesn't really make it better. I was really afraid I was just gonna completely lose out on all this equipment. But that's good. Also, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna look. We're just gonna... If I could color coordinate this, I think this would look completely fine. But I can't really color coordinate this any better. So we're just gonna have to deal. Also, lovely green red gun. You know, I think we'll just take it. Take this along. I'm gonna get... First, I'm gonna take the guns off of the Hull C. You know what, actually, I'm curious. Okay, we'll modify the wolf because I know what I want to do with that. If it wants to load. My god. Oh, by the way, actually, do I have... I don't have the No, I don't have the Nix, the QV station thing. I do kind of want to check that out. I think we'll see. But man, I am going to be very disappointed. Okay, there we go. Gonna be like, I do not you dare mess with me here. Okay, so can't remember if I bought these or if it's just weird duplication things because of the inventory. Because I mentioned, like, well, the, there is something to be said that, yeah, like, the equipment that you have on just gets duplicated, and I don't really, and I don't do anything to get rid of it, but also I don't, like, exploit the fact that I have 3 Cadillo helmets just when I should really only have 1. I think I found, I want to say maybe I found, like, I genuinely did actually find one, but I don't know. Yeah, I really do like this outfit. I really wish I could get the Warden backpack. Like, it looks so good. It looks so good with this chest piece when it was bugged out and you could do that, but like, even if it was just this, like, you know, stat-wise, change it around for the low-capacity medium backpack, which would be worse than the thing I have now, yeah, I'd be fine with that. And I know that, like, I'm kind of just giving up, not giving up, but, you know, I'm not using my MacFlex arms anymore, but that's okay. Also, it's going to be boring, I know, but we're going to go to Arkel 1. After getting all of this squared away. There's also attachments. Which, good God, I'm really hoping... So if you don't know, I have no fucking idea where to get the new attachments. I didn't go to Hathor, I didn't go to Onyx. I guess I could try going to Onyx. But man... Maybe they're at the QV stations. They didn't say, and it's just kind of like... I don't know, man. I think it's bullshit. It's not really a thing you should just not tell people. Oh, hey, there's this new content, but I'm not going to tell you how to engage with it. Or where it's located. Or these new items and... What in the fuck? Okay, we're not using this thing. This thing is self-detonating from just hovering. You shit. Oh my god.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Just taking the spirit, we're just going. Back to the Shadow Realm with you. I don't hate the hover quad, but that was bad. That was real bad. I do really like these legs. Like, I can't lie. And I do think that if I could color coordinate all of this so everything matched, I think I would be very happy. And it looks like the mods, or the changing things around in the hangar work, or vehicle loadout work. I do think that the, without a huge amount of, playing around with things, right? I do think that, competition components should have, like, the highest output. I don't know. I think I'm okay with where they put all the components. I had a lovely little radar graph. A little weird because it's like, well, I don't know. It's a weird one because of the way they worded some of the things. Like, like it would not be inaccurate for me to say that the competition components have the least wear, but it's not really least wear. It's more like the lowest rating of wear. So, competition components run out very quickly. You have to constantly maintain them. Military components also. Military components actually I think it's not a terrible balance where it's like, yeah, they are not great per se. Yeah, I need to go change my regen location, get ammo, get attachments and everything. Oh, that's one of the, yeah, I wasn't able to check the 890 hijack missions on PTU. But I think that could potentially be one place where you get attachments. I assume that it's in... I assume that they just hate bunkers and don't want anything to do with bunkers. And didn't update the loot for bunkers. Because it sure shit didn't seem like it. I mean, maybe Onyx would probably be the best place to start. I don't know if I want to try QV stations tonight, but I don't know. I will say that I saw somebody like that there's a bug, a way to get around all of the QV station stuff, and I hate it. Where, like, if you don't go into this specific area, you don't trigger the event, and it's, you don't trigger the start of the event, you can skip the lockdown, go directly to the elevator that, oh hey, thanks for the raid! If the pop-up wants to show up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, thank God. For a second, I thought multi-chat was just broken. I was like, oh no. Well, I spent like 20-30 minutes just waiting to get into the game. So, you know, things are okay as of now. But, you know, the night is young, at least for me. I'm debating what exactly I want to check out. Wait a minute. Why are my shields down? My shields... Wait a minute. Yes, my shields are down.
Shields off. Shields
Oh.
on. Landing gear.
But we're probably also... I'm probably not going to be pushing my ship to any extremes. The most extreme thing I think I'll do is an 890 mission. And actually do combat.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
If I do a QV station, I'm just gonna cheese it. With the Vanduul. Because ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, everything so far, everything is alright. We got the... Do have the holiday paint on the C1, which is very nice.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
It's gonna suck, cause like... it's gonna turn out... I've said that the only thing I would be willing to upgrade my Spirit to is a Kruger... is like a Kruger version of it. A Kruger competitor. And, it's definitely too early to tell. But I'm just hoping that the Kruger Stingray they teased ends up being that. But also now they have like the perfect paint, or nearly the perfect paint, for the C1, and I have it. So that's also kind of, it's gonna be a whole thing. We do have the fire extinguishers. And like the fire extinguishers are just so weirdly mounted in these. Like, what? I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess. But it is a bit strange. I'm gonna die in like 2 seconds. So this is very... This will be very interesting. And I brought brought along the parallax as well. The marshmallow armor? What do you mean the marshmallow armor? Like the Zeus? Like old style astronaut thing? The Clash armor? Oh no. No, I'm not. I was like, what? That's a strange thing to ask all of a sudden. I do have it. I saw that. I was like, that is odd. But okay. No, I'm wearing probably... Well, okay, guess what pieces of armor I'm wearing. Yeah, right? It was like... You know, actually... Okay, so I'm thinking... Right? I'm thinking that the Clash armor is part of the 890 mission. Somebody was messing around with it while they were putting in the new attachments on the 890 mission. So that's my go-to. That's my assumption that yes, we are going to... I will go and I will find the new attachments at the 890. I gotta do the 890. Oh my god. Yeah, because I just realized that they're also going to be totally messed up. Oh, that's gonna be fun. But guess what armor I'm wearing? Guess what armor I'm wearing? If you saw, you already saw what you already should have seen what backpack I had. I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna hide it as much. Just give me a full rundown. What do you think I'm wearing? Helmet, torso, arms, legs. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's the Cadillo helmet, not the Claudio helmet. Although now they should make a Claudio helmet that has specific... that gives you some weird audio-specific things. Oh, you got a little tease? You got a little tease of the torso there.
Alright. How's it going? Take a look.
Where's my shadow? My shadow? Yeah. There's your further hints.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been... Please visit us again.
I imagine I'm gonna die in, like, comedic fashion, like, immediately, so I don't want to, like, hype anything up too much. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. Well, you got right. The Cadillo helmet, the Stitcher core, the Dust Devil legs, and the Geist arms. And the Errol backpack, because it's the best thing I got. Oh, does equip work? Equip does work, that's good. sticking with the AK more because it didn't really occur to me to change it with anything. Well, because my inventory is bugged, so I can only go through the freight elevator. And if I was gonna try and find that specific P4 that I like, it would have been a nightmare. Yeah, it was a thing that I saw happen to people last patch. I was very thankful it didn't happen to me, and now it has happened to me, so it is what it is. Oh, my hover quad nearly exploded. Just from, you know, hovering in a specific spot in the hangar. Yep, entire inventory is just going to be a void. All the loot.
Thank you, and please visit again.
This is going to be very useful. At least 0.2% more useful than usual. You know, they mentioned a thing about wipes, actually. That they want to actually fix the exploits, or they want to plug the exploits, or they want to exterminate the exploits, or whatever you want to say, before they actually wipe. But at the same time, well, I don't know, it gets into a complicated mess because people do exploits and then spend that money or give that money to somebody for something, and, you know, the whole mess. What kind of wipe? Wiping my ass? Wiping my... I was gonna say, like, wiping my ass with, like, engineering mechanics. I don't want to be mean to... for that. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I just saw your little message. So civilian shields are better than industrial shields for regen? Actually, I'm happy with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Shortly after patch releases, I found this glitch to make you millions in minutes. I'm kind of like I am okay with the current balance that they said for components. I think that competition should be like should have the most output, but I guess I'm okay if it doesn't. Industrial is slightly more component HP. I can't remember because the graphic, I only saw it on my phone or on Reddit. It was low res. Oh, I'm going to explode on some random thing. Oh, this is not good. The FPS has just died. Oh no. Oh, and I haven't looked at the actual, like, Urkel, which is more reliable than some silly little graph. I'm sorry, what do you mean I'm trespassing? Okay. Am I trespassing? Or am I'm supposed to be here? Oh, but military components are good, but their wear, which I don't know what you want to call that, like their durability. Like you need to maintain military components as much as you do competition components. Or that was what the graph suggested. Which is... I'm okay with that. I'm curious to see how crafting plays into that, where like... I mean, okay, do I take like a competition, or do I take a competition component and make it more durable? Or do I take a civilian component and make it more, and just increase the output? And like, what's gonna be the differences there? Yeah. That's fair. Also, yeah, okay, so like, I want to say that, yeah, in 4.4, it might depend on the specific location. Also, maybe my PC is just like not doing too hot right now, but now it's fine. I don't know. Also, honestly, is it a high chance? Because like, things definitely do get wiped, but it seems like it's really random. Some people maybe have it just almost always worse than others. Like, it happens to me, it definitely does. But it's not too bad. Oh. I would say that doesn't happen to me, but that did happen for the Corbel armor. So... eh. Also, FPS actually is not too great right now. Just ship stuff? Oh, okay. Well, anything I bought in-game seems okay. Well, that's not true. There was the time I lost my 85X. And naturally, I have not gotten another 85X. Ooh. Good job, guys. Really genuinely... Oh my god, what are you doing? Alright, when I said good job, I mean fuck you. You... learn how to control your emotions before you're given an automatic weapon, please. I wasn't worthy of the 85. You know what? Okay, that's fair. I guess I can agree with that. Oh, also no new ship for this patch, which I think honestly is the first time I've ever seen a new patch come out with no new ship. Guys, they're dead in here. Wait a minute, what? Dude, are you fucking... What the fuck? This... Oh my god. That dude just that friendly just unloaded the back of my head!
Here, cover. Oh shit, man down. Boss. Oh jeez, we're getting poked. Stay still, damn it. You got trouble.
Oh shit. Gun.
Hell with it. Lost one.
Frame rate! Okay, that was pathetic. I'm not gonna defend that, but also the frame rate was not doing too great. Also, I don't think I ever want to do this mission again. Because they is dude, they almost, man, like, Jesus Christ. I literally just cannot trust the AI. So what I heard was that they buffed a lot of the prices by like 20%. I heard this, okay, specifically for mining. They buffed it by 20%, the prices, but then they reduced the yield by 20%. Oh shit. What is happening?
We lost one. Shit. We're down one.
Yeah, I'm dead. Oh my, what is happening?
Target eliminated.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no. That ain't shit, man. Yeah.
Damn it.
Look. Look, part of that is they actually did do some tactics and actually swarmed me. But like, yeah. That's like, performance every time I shot was just garbage. And also, they don't understand that they killed me. The NPCs don't understand when another NPC is dead.
I'll cover you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not feeling too great about this patch. I had somebody on, like, my last Star Citizen Weekly being like, nah, dude, they're not doing anything for Christmas. Which, by the way, like, is batshit insane. Have you, like, were you born? They literally every year I've followed Star Citizen, they have had a patch in December. Unfortunately, it's usually been extremely stable because it's more of a really like, you know, it's a smaller patch that's just, hey, let's get these last minute things in.
I'm going to let my manager deal with you. Wait over there.
But yeah.
You know, you're not the most important person in the verse. There are other people there.
Yeah, it wasn't a small patch this time. And also, they took the AI performance stuff off of the roadmap,
To the ASOP
or off of the list of stuff, and I'm kind of wondering. I wonder.
vehicle selected. Stand by.
Because I think Zach Priest was like, yeah, no, we got him in. We just took him off because it's more expensive. Yeah. And I do think to some degree, it seems like they are using tactics a little bit more, but
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
like legitimately, like they're actually using, like teaming up. And like taking, you know, like, not just going in one at a time. They're going in at like 2 at a time whenever possible and such. And like, yeah, I mean, because I think I did everything. The only thing I did wrong was not have better performance, and also I was alone. Well, it is a thing. Also, does make me a little bit terrified about the 890 mission, because, yeah, well, I don't know. And please, and feel free to correct me if I've made huge errors in tactical stratagem. I think I did alright, though. Yeah, you know, it's on me. Nearly dying because an ally shot me in the back of the head is a wild one. Like, man, I like they did the survey and I was legitimately like, bro, the AI is garbage. I didn't say it like that. Actually, I might have been more positive of it. I think I was pretty much just like, hey, can we have like actual obvious different tiers of difficulties in FPS AI? Because like, yeah, I. Oh my god. You know, in all fairness though, I do think this would probably be a lot better. That the 890, as long as it doesn't take place with a goddamn planet. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with the planets. But something's clearly up.
Quantum drive is now on.
Also, I'm sorry. So civilian shields are better for... Okay. That's strange. For shield HP is what you said. I thought... What do you mean I'm trespassing? Oh my god. Yeah. Man. What do you mean I'm not... Okay. Oh no. What? What? What do you mean? What? I'm not trespassing! Where? Oh my god! I'm... As gently as I can, I am tapping the down button. Bruh. No, like, seriously, though? Yes. And it's like, it's not my fault. The game is just breaking. Also, we got, apparently in my chat, or the ship chat, is Absinthe the Grave and Fenrir the Killer, which are both great names. I say they're great because I like Absinthe, and I recognize what Fenrir is. And no other particular reason. And we're pulling out the beer. It's beer time. All right. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. My clock is... For some reason, my desktop clock always is wrong. I mean, genuinely, I will correct it, and it will just... In an hour, it'll just be wrong again. It's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. It was beer 27. Beer 27 for me. Hang on, why are my thrusters on? Gonna fucking cry. Man. Year of playability. What a fucking joke. I mean, I assume that leaving the thrusters, I mean, we have proof. We can look. I know I didn't park it there. And maybe I did leave my thrusters on. But, I make a habit to never leave my thrusters on, so I don't know what to say. But I could have messed up, I guess. Alright, where are you, you clowns? Silly billies.
Be careful, I lost him. I'm always fine up the board. Shit, man down!
Yes, very true. It is a very free spirit. Raised organically, free range. Beautiful thing, really. Not without economic hardship, but very, morally morally rewarding when it is pulled off correctly.
Just delaying the inevitable. Find some cover. Pressing here. Cover. Shit, damn it. Contact. I'm pinned down.
Shoot 'em, boys, that bonus looting. It's taking our UNE silver or damaged treasure capital, capitalism goods, object to art, to history, to shoes, and have dip on with the shoes. Oh no, not the peach, not the peach flavored fizz, no! Silverton pants. Very nice and worthwhile. Oh, Solar, it's too bad. So I was playing a little bit more Zenless yesterday. Oh my god. So they introduce a tiger Thyren, which is to say there's a tiger girl. I feel like you might have vibed with her a little bit. A little bit. It's also really funny because there's an entire conversation with that character, and she's like bad mouthing like orange cat Thyrens, which Paltra, like, in my opinion, the best waifu of that game. Yeah, she was bad mouthing about. Basically, she was bad mouthing Paltra without. Inadvertently. And I'm not sure. Well, I know how to feel about it. Poorly.
Switching cover. Gonna advance. Suppressing fire. We've got contact. Attempting to find and eliminate enemy targets. Need to move. I need new cover. Shit, look out! Move! Shit, I'm hit. Cover blown. Moving.
Those orange. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, in all fairness, Paltra is like. I'm pretty sure Paltra was not supposed to be a character that people were like. They did not think Paltra was going to be a character people liked, and then they were very, very, very wrong. Because she's literally basically like, oh yeah, I'm a character, by the way, that you can recruit. And like, she wasn't part of the initial batch, and I think she just sort of randomly showed up. Also, we're just gonna exit to menu with 5 frames per second as our frame rate. Oh, also, on the thing with engineering, they mentioned that there's, a bunch of ships. Hey, here are the ships that are fully implemented, partially implemented, and not, and, only have the most basic things going for them. Dude, every Hornet, Mark 1 and Mark 2? Let me make sure here. Right? Just be 100% sure. Yeah. Like, I can understand. I mean, I guess I can understand the freaking. I guess I can understand the Mark 1, right? But. The Mark 2? The Mark 2 released, what, last year? Or maybe 2 years ago. In which case, maybe that makes a little bit more sense. But, like, you knew this was happening! Well, you're the only one who's online right now. Solar, all that mattered was that I had a friend playing. Didn't really matter who. Didn't really matter how many, as long as there was one. God. How? Well, Solar, do you know how empty Nyx is? I feel like there's at least a chance that you are in Nyx currently. Is it? I mean, I meant specifically on this shard, but is it dumb because why in the hell would you be a Nyx? In which case, you know what, I can agree with that. But I had to ask.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Okay. Which shop? There are multiple on Lorville.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Not many, but multiple.
Goodbye.
Chip shop, of course, of course. Oh, I gotta look at like the. Hang on, let's pull up some other things real quick. I was also really hoping that civilian shields would be better at like, they'd have a lower total HP, but would have better shield regen. Stuff like that. I don't know what other things for other components, but Alt tab, please do the thing. I think the Starlancer tank is in game now, right? Although, yeah, I don't know. It could be at. I feel like it would be at Lorville, but it could also be at Astro Armada. A18. Arcorp Plaza. Okay, give me a second. Chrome is being an absolute bitch. So it's gonna take a hot second to do anything and everything all of the time. I actually want to just pull up the, Wicklow list. Starlancer is at Lorville? Okay. How much? $13.4 mil. 13.4 mil. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. The Wicklow sheet guy has not updated the stuff. Kinda crazy, honestly. Yeah, for the attack. Because I'm pretty sure the max is at Area 18. Maybe both? Actually, I don't know, honestly. Okay. Let's see. There was somebody. I really like Chris GBG's list because it lists all the changes. That's what I'm really curious is to see the change and everything. But that also means that dude has to go and actually I don't know if they have to go and grind out rep for Wicklow. Absolute poor bastard if they do. I'm convinced that they don't want anybody to interact with Wicklow. Because, they cannot honestly look at all of the fucking feedback they get for Wicklow and say that they're making people happy or actually, acting on their feedback. If they are acting on their feedback, they literally do not care. Oh! Huh. So the attack is actually available at both, and it's for the same price. Exactly. Which also does make me wonder, because didn't they say that everything in Lorville, Everest Harbor, was going to be a 5% discount, and then that did not happen for ships? In which case, I mean, they genuinely just straight up lied. Oh. Oh? Oh my god. Yeah, no, it looks like the civilian is just better than the industrial, which is not what this, which on their little thing is not representative at all. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't know what CIG's doing anymore. Like, I don't think they know what they're doing anymore, is kind of the, like, honest, genuine, like, that is the vibe I get. Yeah, it'd be good. Good one to check out.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also like, I don't know. I can like, now I can very safely make my year in review for Star Citizen. And I don't know, man. Like, it's so weird because I genuinely do not feel positive about Star Citizen as like in a very broad sense. But they also made the most money. Which honestly is not a great combination of things. Usually is not a good indicator of things. Like, they can absolutely never say, well, I didn't say that. And I don't know if I would say that.
Systems on.
But it's definitely has its fair share of problems.
You are clear to launch. Launch complete. Landing gear up. Shields off.
Like, one of them definitely being FPS, which is like, I don't even know, dude.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I mean, like, they can never say again, though, that they're like, oh, we release it when it's ready. Because absolutely, that is like, they have released things with known issues that are egregious, like the freight elevators. And like, then basically they just pretended like that's not what happened. I was like, yeah, that's... And just, they could have just been like, hey, this is broken. This probably... We know this is going to be rough, so, like, anticipate that. And even just saying anything would have been better than not saying anything and then having a pseudo-apology video. I mean, like, I'm not. I'm not getting, like, I'm getting decent FPS and then broken FPS. Like, which, like, I don't know, man, I gotta be honest with my personal experience. And you can see it for yourself on my stream, what is happening. I mean, look, the thing is, for one thing, I have literally always been told, do not touch the graphic settings. Lower settings are not optimized. And I haven't seen anything to the contrary. And graphics, it's hard to see, but I'm at 7.2 gigabytes and recommended is 7.5, so I'm under the recommended max. Unless I'm having a huge misunderstanding of that. Although, you know what? I don't know. Can turn VSync off. That is fine. Everything's on medium, which actually, honestly, I don't know. I guess not everything. Well, overall quality? Okay. I don't know if you see anything here that you would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I can tell you that I have not touched this. Let's see. Well, I should probably have... Well, we can go back to that. Still at 7.2 gigabytes. Oh, this is... not better. Okay, let's see. My FPS currently is 0. Let's see. I'm getting like 22 frames. 20, it's dipping down to like 16. Looking at the planet does make it go down. Seems like it's the same. Maybe slightly higher with their TSR. RX 66,000 or 6600 for the GPU, 32 gigabytes of VRAM or of not VRAM, of RAM. It's an 8 gigs of VRAM. Processor is Ryzen 7 5500. I can't remember the exact number. But it was a Ryzen 5 or a Ryzen 7 5 something thousand. We're actually going to set to high. See what happens. Heavily degraded performance. What do you mean? Okay. From 2 seconds of that, that's okay. And also a little strange, I think. Guess let's do medium then. Yeah. I guess we'll test that out. You know, I think maybe on PTU I turned VSync off. And I'm not going to ask anyone to try and read the FPS number. It's currently at 14.53. Hey, Zuzu. Is correct. Don't you dare not give me an 890 mission, you absolute piece of shit. Just gonna make me terrified that you've taken them out completely. Resolution down to 480 and see how it goes. Oh my god. You are a funny man, Tiger. You are a funny man. We'll try doing a Onyx facility, I guess. In the meantime. And I mean, this feels like pretty normal performance for me, so eh.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
And I mean, like, let's be real, my
Quantum travel engaged.
gaming PC might be on my next year's Christmas list.
Quantum travel complete.
But also a gaming PC might be like $3,000 next year, I don't know. I'm not, I don't follow the market too well, but I don't know if that's completely inaccurate. Also, good lord, it's a good thing I haven't experienced engineering, because if I had to deal with the fire, with the performance I'm seeing now, it would not be good. Also, what the fuck? That's performance. Man, how... No! Not spontaneous combustion. No! Spontaneous explosion I've experienced. I don't like spontaneous explosion, but, you know, it's a thing, I guess. Is that door opening? Guess it is.
Landing gear down.
The AI bringing down your FPS already? Oh god. Oh no, don't! What? Doors were closing. I was trying to go down smooth, and then I just saw that things were not going my way. Man.
Systems off.
I assume you mean NPCs, but I had to assume AI as in just AI bullshittery. Also, did I like see somebody up there? No, it's just like rasterizing. Funny, but true. Yeah, I don't think I've seen... I have seen Star Citizen go above 40 frames. I don't think I've seen Star Citizen go above 40 frames with 4.5 in any regard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Made progress into it? Oh my god! I hope CAG looks at my... sees my videos, or sees my videos, sees my streams, and it's like, what are we doing? This sucks. This is terrible. Nobody should have to experience this. Although I'm far from the worst experience, though, I'm absolutely sure. And yeah, I honestly do feel like this is like... right now, I'm like, yeah, this kind of sucks. Like, I just... if they had just fixed the AI aimbot stuff and kept things stable over the week, yeah, I think I probably would have preferred that. Like... to a maybe ridiculous degree. Also, I saw us hit 20 frames. So that is something. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Well, Star Citizen used to be my favorite game.
Laying down cover. Suppressive fire. Where do they go? Gone forever. Here, cover.
So I think we can definitively say that performance sucks. I mean, I guess I could lower like the textures or whatever, but it's like within the recommended thing, so I don't know, man.
No signs of the suspect. Lost them. Damn it, I lost them.
Oh, and then just freezing up every once in a while.
ASD, in their infinite wisdom, have decided that my efforts would be put to better use elsewhere, and will be shuttering Onyx facility. You should all feel proud of what you helped me accomplish here. Not as much as we could have with a bit more time, but still, an indelible mark on the field of science nonetheless. Please leave all notes, records, samples, and property where they are, and head to the shuttle immediately. Don't worry, I've been told any personal effects will be ported as soon as they clear quarantine.
I think they got away. Laying down cover! I'm pinned down! Here, cover! Laying down cover!
Maybe I will.
Got you covered. Suppressing fire. Suppressing fire. Covering.
So do these guys not know how doors work?
Suppressive fire!
Got you covered.
Are there just meanie heads yelling?
Suppressive fire!
Across the facility for the sake of yelling across the facility?
No sign of them.
Got you covered.
I think they got away. Damn it, I lost them.
Covering. Suppressing fire.
What? Alright, I let go of the trigger as soon as things started to freeze up. Oh my god, what is happening?
I'm gonna put a bullet right between your eyes. Sweep the place, they can't get far.
Oh, I thought I had multiple grenades on me.
Suppressing fire. Suppressing fire.
Oh! That's an interesting one.
Suppressing fire. Got you covered.
No sign of them.
Suppressing fire.
Oh, that's good.
Got you covered. Covering.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It does feel like we are kind of ending the year on a real shit patch. Like, I mean, having engineering in is cool, but also, like, it feels like it was super rushed. It feels like there's a lot of things they didn't know what they were doing. It feels like a lot of ships, they just... You know, like... They should have known better. And they very clearly didn't.
Got you covered. Suppressing fire!
I don't know, man. All I know is that I don't know. Combine that with the fact that I do not know when I'm going to be able to play Minecraft again because of these AMD driver issues. Didn't it always have escape pods? What do you mean added escape pods?
Covering!
I would assume that they're suit lockers
Suppressing fire!
if they're right next to docking port, but also
Got you covered!
they put the fucking coolers for the Constellation in the thruster nacelles, so I don't know. Also, I'm thinking that maybe it's too early to tell. I don't think the new attachments are in the loot pools.
Suppressing fire!
I'm also kind of thinking they actually didn't change anything with the loot. I honestly kind of just don't believe that's true. Like,
Got you covered!
I faux show do not have an encyclopedic knowledge of all the changes they've made. I think there's usually...
We've got contact!
Wait, oh my god. Oh shit! I was moving the mouse and it was not moving the cursor!
We're compromised. Need to move.
Also, I don't know what's happening with my body now. That's... Yeah, no. It was... Yeah.
Hide all you want. Here, no one save you.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of... like, I don't know, dude. And yes, I was very exposed there as well. That was absolutely also a thing that was happening. But yeah, I don't know what to say besides I had no control over that. No, that's not true. I could have been a little bit better with cover, but yeah. God.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has please visit us again. Bye.
Too many old people play Star Citizen going to be turn-based. Oh my fucking god. Be in that moment where you're not enjoying something, but somebody just says the most asinine, like, dumb shit. You're like, okay, bud. Get the fuck out of here. You're drunk, go home. Kiss your wife, your girlfriend, Hatsune Miku, Daki Makaru. Whatever.
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active. Shields active.
Yeah. Okay.
Weapons disengaged. Launch successful.
I don't know if that helps. Probably halfway through the beer.
Landing gear raised. Shields disengaged.
My current opinion is that, so like I started Star Citizen Weekly. I did like 2 episodes and then didn't do it for like an entire year. Because I was like, this is not good. And then I managed to do it for almost every week in 2025. Man, I'm just thinking that, like, no, I might just not do it at all in 2026. I'm going to try, but man, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. They don't fucking say anything, so there's like nothing interesting to say. And like the game's kind of running like shit. There were some good moments. There were genuinely some good moments this year. But also like, nah man, right now it just sucks.
Quantum drive disengaged. Quantum drive disengaged.
And I'm pretty like I feel like I'm a pretty low bar in terms of what I enjoy. I'm okay with doing a grind as long as it's playable and fun. Oh my fucking Christ, why am I not seeing any 890 missions? Solar, did you see any 890 missions?
Quantum drive engaged.
I don't want to be dramatic. I don't. But like, if I find out that they've just taken out 890 missions with no explanation, reason, man, I might uninstall the game. Degraded performance? Okay. That's interesting. Oh my god, what? No, I want the fucking subreddit, not this particular post. Also, in all fairness, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It is also patch day, so like, yes, it is very reasonable to expect the game to kind of run like shit. I don't know though. I haven't tried vanilla Minecraft. Okay, 18 hours ago, somebody posted about not being able to do stuff, or not being able to jump to 890 missions. But, chocolate Minecraft, that I do need to try. I do need to try. More a fan of matcha Minecraft myself. Maybe vanilla cherry cream. That could be good. Just trying to be real though, like, because I have enjoyed playing Star Citizen this year. I have not enjoyed following Star Citizen because there's just so much less communication to like an unbelievable degree. And right now, I am not enjoying Star Citizen. And for the past few weeks, I have not enjoyed Star Citizen, and I haven't even interacted with engineering. And it kind of, I don't know, I mean, I guess comes down just to performance. Performance and the soul-crushing realization that, like, I was only halfway to my 890 goal in a fucking year of, you know, playing, like, to a degree that's probably going to be the regular amount I play Star Citizen. And that's, like, not even assuming, you know, like, money sinks and insurance costs and all that, medical bills. Maintenance fees. Ugh. Okay, I mean, like, I don't know for sure if they've... If there's no 890 mission, then I don't know if they've gotten rid of them. Maybe it's rep locked, and I don't know. Maybe something else is going on. Also, FPS seems like it's even worse here. My hopes are exponentially low. Yeah. Ugh. I could go back. I'm not going back. Frankly, I'm just exiting the menu and going back because I cannot be bothered. Yeah, that's fair. That's reasonable. The problem is that, like, even if I do the the QV stations aren't going to be better. God, and I can't, like, I don't even know, dude. Like, seriously, what the fuck did they think was gonna happen with Wicklow Rep? Like, what did they think that was going to accomplish? What problem was that going to solve? Man, like, I don't know, dude. Because it really does end up feeling like they just don't know what they're doing.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following area. Please visit us again.
Oh, and Solar, did you see the roadmap update? Oh my god, dude, like, I think I mentioned it earlier, but okay, so all they did was just a progress tracker update, and they said, hey, just because it says that this thing is ending at whatever time does not mean it's finished, blah, blah, blah. And then I think genuinely for the first time ever, they listed specific things of, hey, this is going to end in March, or like crafting is going to end in March 2026. Inventory is ending in January 2026. That's the thing though. Engineering is getting finished in March 2026. So in fact, no. And that was on the goddamn roadmap. That's not my interpretation of things. That is just what they said. Which, I mean, makes sense. It gets worse, yes.
You are clear to load.
Landing gear up.
I should have grabbed med pens. I'm gonna hate myself for that. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, hopefully, like, I mean,
Thank you.
I don't know. Hopefully shit don't get fucked up huge amount. When they claim their ship, it gets stuck in an unknown claim loop. I feel like that has maybe happened to me once. Yeah. I don't know. I think mentally I might a little bit be looking for an excuse to just be like, man, fuck Star Citizen. I don't know.
Quantum travel engaged.
Like, I don't even know if I should be excited. Should even try to get my hopes up for, just sending and going to Nyx. Yep. May as well. I mean, what the fuck else am I gonna do? And if I die, then I respawn at Arc L1. Whatever. YOLO 420 blaze it. Anyway, what the fuck was I gonna say? I have no idea. Oh, my hopes up for Squadron 42. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. No idea at this point. I think Squadron 42 is going to be decent, but also, like, who fucking knows, man? Oh! Oh! Dude! Oh no, dude! Let me send you something, Solar. That's actually kind of cool. Squadron 40 doesn't have to deal with the multiplayer servers, so really, just about whether it runs well and isn't buggy as fuck. I fucking hope so badly. Yeah, so also, Solar, have you seen the thing? React to the thing I sent you before I just say it. Yeah, so Amelia Boyd got killed by the headhunters, and now she's been mounted in front of her corpse has been mounted in front of one of the contested zones, or in one of the hangars at the very least. Random new body at Ruin Station something is not so random. Yeah. Fire Station renamed? I don't believe so. I imagine in their minds adding the statue is all they needed to do. No, they're probably just mulling it over and trying not to trying not to like rush it, because, eh. And it is still Pyro Gateway, so, Every update, they updated her corpse to be more rotted. They have taxidermy.
Quantum fuel, 50%.
I hope we don't have degraded performance for like I mean, I don't know. I mean, people are like on break now. People will be on break in July. People will be on break, and people won't be on break all year round. So I don't know how many people are working on the game right now. But I just hope they don't leave it in a shitty state. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying I explicitly want them to have it perfect for Sunday, so my life can be good in particular, but, you know.
Quantum travel complete.
From now till January. See, I mean, honestly, I don't know at this point. I could see that being a thing.
Shields off.
So what the fuck is...
Shields on.
The fuck is this stupid ass thing doing? Abiotic factor? I'm sorry. The first thing that comes to mind is that you've unlocked telekinetic powers for Mass Effect, and I'm like 90% sure that's not what you mean. Oh, okay.
Landing gear down.
Scientist survival game. Interesting. I got a new Digimon game because it was on sale and I was like, oh my god, you know what? I shouldn't buy anything, but I'm gonna buy this.
Landing.
Also, you know, another thing, I fucking hate how they just, like, as far as I can tell, have, like, given up on the, like, open-ended. Like, every mission is super linear. You have to do A, B, C, D, and it's not just, here's your objective. You have 1,000 ways to interact with this. Chrome is not happy. Star Citizen is not happy. I think we're crashing. If it's more than just the game, I love you all. Oh, well. Hang on. Sorry. I just, my chair was stuck. One of the hinges on my chair was stuck. And, at the exact same time the game crashed. Actually, genuinely. It's really weird. I don't know. It's a thing. I need to, like, get a second set of hinges on my chair, but that's another thing entirely. Come up with some fancy smancy thing. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I was a little like, this might be a really bad that they like this might be real bad for stream. You're working on resolving an issue. Enter at your own risk. Fair enough. I don't know, dude. It's just like... Oh. Oh, no, that's... Okay. For a second, I thought the like crash report was like was awkwardly taking up like the entire screen, but it was not. Well, yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm not feeling it. So, I think by Sunday, things should probably be a bit better. I am going to... just check Spectrum, see if anybody has anything to say about the 890. Man... or 2 or 3 or 75 or 57. Apparently in Digital Circus 57 is a like a reference to something. I don't know what. And I don't know how deep it goes. Okay? But in the last episode, in episode 6 of The Amazing Digital Circus, I know you haven't seen it, Solar, it's okay. Like literally Kane episode 6 is like they give everybody guns. Or everybody gets a gun or something. Is like the literal name of the thing. And the first thing Kane says, hey, like we're gonna start the adventure in 5 to 7 minutes. And it's like, that seems like a really odd thing to say. And by the way, like they didn't cut, like the next scene did not happen in 5 to 7 minutes. But and then one of the guns they had or were using was a Ruger 57 or 57. And then in this episode, apparently in Jax's room, there are like wooden blocks that have 5 and 7 displayed, which seems weird. But I guess it's a thing. Okay, I'm on Spectrum. 890. Advanced search. Validation failed. 890. Today. What do you mean the text is not valid? Text must have at least 90? Okay. Instead of full wipe for the sake of casual players, just give us a haircut where everybody gets capped out at, say, 65 million. That would be something. Well, I'm not seeing anything about not having any 890. So, eh. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look at the wolf real quick. So, because I do have the 7SA Concords, and I also have whatever the industrial thing is. Yeah? Wow. Again, Nate 90, you can reenact the mission. Oh my god. At this point, that would be okay. Wow. Okay, also, Solar, have you seen the new paint, the new bundle? Showing it here now. For one thing, let's see, so... One paint. Shotgun, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, like, okay, Dazzle Camo is definitely, like, an acquired taste. I think that gun looks okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I think the gun's okay. The armor is meh, and the ship is meh. And the ship paint is also meh. There, I said it. I think the gun is fine because it's just not like, it doesn't have a bazillion things going on. It's pretty standard. And the armor just is like, you have this black and white, but then you also have this gray and gray. Yeah, that's fair. I do kind of like, I like some of these. But like I like the black and white. I would probably love it if it was like a little bit more messed up. I don't know. Let me check the Galactopedia. Everybody's favorite. Yeah, nothing's changed. You know, that is true. That is true. Yeah, man. I don't know. Hopefully Sunday's good. I know that Friday should be... What's... do we have one more Friday after this Friday? Yeah, just the one, though. The After Christmas special. Oh my god, are we gonna have... Is the Christmas Eve stream? I might stream on Christmas Eve. I would like to. We shall see. But, yeah, so, you know, just take that for what you will. Yeah. Friday's definitely gonna happen, though. And it's good that Christmas is on Thursday. So I ain't got shit to worry about. But it also means I actually have, a nobody who I'm giving... I have a gift that I'm giving, and nobody who I'm giving the gift to watches my stream, so it's okay. I'm making, like, some pens. Just like the wood thing for the pens. It's a little pen kit. And, I have, like, 8 to make. and I got the kit today, and I also have other things to do. So, yeah. And I think it's got to be like this weird thing with the diameter is like probably, you know, like 3/4 of an inch, and the tube is, and you know, like that's half of a 2x2, and that's get it done in an hour. I mean, honestly, I gotta do the maths on it. It's not going to take me long to do it, but assuming that I know exactly what I'm doing, yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. I don't want to just stretch this out for an hour. Or not an hour. We're going to 4 hours of just black screen waiting for CIG to fix their goddamn game. No, but yeah, we'll end it here. We're ending it here. We're ending it here. We're ending it here. I'm hoping that by Sunday things are great. It is the first day. I did honestly forget that, yes, this is patch day. Things are bad. And it's just like, now, in general, I just kind of felt like shit about Star Citizen and just not enjoyed it. So I don't know. We're gonna see. Definitely gonna check it out tomorrow. See if it's any better. And we'll see. So, usually happens on Thursday or Friday. I think most of the year I would hazard a guess to say it's been like Thursday or Friday. So yeah, I don't know. Till next time, have a good day, great day even.